ball, sends it to Vucevic. Well, that's the thing about Chicago. You look at last year to this year, they have totally bought into the idea of putting up a ton of threes. Quick is off to a start. 5-2 IQ. Here's Grady Dick, as we mentioned, didn't play in Washington, but he's headed to San Fran. And he'll participate in the Rising Stars. There's Scotty B for the putback.
This is, again, one of those things you got to get back against this Chicago Bulls team. They will fire from three, so you got to set your defense up and give yourself an opportunity.
Scotty B, he can play that range and in, literally, as I mentioned, all night. He is that good with it. There's Grady's short corner. It's the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors limited Washington, albeit Washington is, you know, I mean, honestly, they've won 6 games. R.J. Barrett with a bucket. The Raptors, University of Florida, winning multiple national titles. In fact, the basketball court there is named after Billy Donovan in Gainesville, Florida. And a great play coming out of the timeout. RJ with too strong, batted up. Second chance opportunity on the inside. RJ, and he'll lay it up and in. 8 points.
And Matt, you couldn't play better defense on that possession than the Raptors. But the Bulls, where White, who's a scorer who can light it up, showed you what offensive players can do. You see Robinson getting his own two.
Chicago by 3.
Steal.
And great job initially by Robinson. Brown, the throw down by Ochai. Lead by 4. Raptors 1 of 6 from 3.
And when he gets those minutes, he's impressive from the outside. And again, his athleticism and energy, any team can use that.
Mitchell. He's been shooting it better.
His assist numbers averaging 6.7. And he's a passer and facilitator as well, so he's doing a good job.
Knocked away from Williams. Here's Scotty B. With the 360. Scotty B.
Lane deflection, get the steal over top. Maybe he'll go to San Francisco and put himself in a dunk contest. I need to see a little bit of that. A little 360 two-hands. And you hear one of the Raptors saying, don't help. These guys do a really good job of meeting the players at the rim. So you want to stay home, so to speak, and not just give up easy layups.
Quick 3, good. 2 for 3 from 3. 8 boards. Well, you think about Washington, just 38 points in that first half. Quick, another 3. And then the Pelicans last Monday, 3 more threes than the Toronto Raptors. They're 7 for 14 in attempts. Here's Walter, clock down, the 3, good. And the double comes, Pirtle, Walter, squirts out to Barnes. Here's Mitchell, yeah! End of the clock, let it fly. Productive, he's got 7 points, he averages 8 points, 5.5 rebounds. He's got 10 after that last 3. Jakob Pirtle with his first.
It might have been one
of the best.
Oh, yeah.
St. John's.
We were watching him at St. John's. Felt like I was a kid then, but I can imagine that see Quick with a nice.
Under a minute left here in the first half.
There you
Barnes
go.
To Yak.
There you go, Matt. Draw the double team. Someone cuts to the basket, either cut up high or cut under.
Gazellas with the 3.
And right there, Matt, if you're IQ, you got to prevent the player from keep wiggling around the pick and roll.
RJ on the attack. He's got 10.
These block shots by Pirtle, mentioned it already, because the Bulls are getting to the paint easier tonight.
RJ, the open 3. Pass was intended. They've allowed 120 plus in 2 straight games. In fact, they've allowed teams to score that. There's Scotty, the easy look on the feed from. He's 1 for 3 now from downtown. He has 7 points. RJ with the clock at 5. Scotty backing in. They show double, but then Scotty goes to work.
It's just so calm, Matt. He's relaxed. He orchestrated.
Pirtle picked up his second. Davion Mitchell checking in, as you mentioned. Quick on minutes restriction, 15 minutes, 14 points. Jakob, great catch by Scotty, and then the dunk around ball. The recognition of who's guarding him, and Scotty has 6 of his 13 in the quarter.
Man, Pirtle is playing a heck of a floor game. Numbers may not be jumping out at you right away, but this floor game and this recognition of how to manipulate this Bulls defense. Great cut by Grady.
Oh! Dick with the slam dunk. Grady Dick. The cut. This season that are averaging 20-plus points. The last Raptor to average over 20 points under the age of 25, RJ. On cue, he's got 15 from the foul line. Bulls 4 of 5. Scotty checks out. Bruce Brown in. Oh, great job by Grady Dick, the anticipation. He read that perfectly. RJ comes in, and RJ on the attack with the offhand. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third, and Pirtle with a bucket.
Pirtle does a nice job.
Bulls had held Toronto without a field goal for the final 3:53 of the quarter. Raptors went 0 of 6. It was a 25-10 run to close out the third as Abaji responds. Scotty grabs it. Barnes.
There you go.
Goes right at the rookie.
Great look, and it's one stop at a time. You got to continue stringing these stops together in order to get back in this game. And that right there, good job.
The recovery underneath with the denial. White attacks it.
That's an unnecessary switch. Walter, that time, you got to continue to stay with your man.
Walter comes right down. Gets his. Plenty of time left for the Toronto Raptors. Down 19. RJ up top. Yeah. Now you just go get some stops.
No matter how well you play defense.
17 for 36 from 3. Grady drives end line, kicks it, open. Mitchell, good.
And how about that adjustment transition? But I love this, Scotty. Little pick and roll, Grady penetrating baseline. Nice athleticism, but better vision.
Look at the Pro Bowl is going through the same thing. They got some trickery games going on right now. You know, to me, they went down to Disney. Why wouldn't you? Orlando. Just have a good time with everybody. You made the Pro Bowl. Go down there, have a good time. You know, come up with something, not a flag football game. There's Scotty with the bucket.
I can get in that flag. I like flag football. Hey, I think it's a fan fest. You have your competitions. You see Scotty again. We talked about this time and time again. Lonzo Ball competing, but he's just too small.
I do have to say, though, All-Star Saturday night to me is still a blast.
The energy is there, and that's what I mean. You keep the competition, and then maybe there's just the fan fest. You give fans that get opportunity to get personal with the switch again. That switch.
They've been able to
really exploit those switches, and they've taken their time, and Raptors just cannot respond to those switches.
RJ, and nice job. RJ taking White into the post. 94. We got a foul on number 45 for giving him the business. 2:25 left here in the fourth. Robinson to Garrett Temple. This Bulls team defensively, and then their ability to knock down 18 of their 40 attempts tonight. 45%. Grady, 3, good. That's his first.
Get it made.
It's nice.
12-inch cuff.
It's just excellent defense, and Darko Rajakovic used to